data handling, right? So in the 5th standard you have learned about the data handling. So what you have learned in the 5th standard? So you have learned what you mean by the data handling and tally marks and how to interpretation of the pictograph and the bar graphs, right? So in this class also we are going to learn about the same things. Okay, yes. Firstly, we know that what is the data, right? So recently we have completed the FA2 test, right? So after the FA2 test we have given the PDF of the marks list, right? So in that you have seen the names of the students and the number of marks obtained, right? Is what it shows that it is the result of the FA2 exam. So in that we have observed that the result is in the numbers, right? So what we have to say that it is the data. Data means data is a collection of numbers gathered to give some information, right? So data is a collection of numbers to give some information is called data. Okay. Yes, and recently you have seen that the IPL 2020 match, right? So in that they are shown the scorecards on the display of the TV, right? So in that they are shown the whole team scorecard and also they show the batsman scorecards and bowler scorecards. So in that what they said that if it is the batsman scorecard, they have given runs and the number of balls faced and the number of boundaries and number of sixes and the time taken, right? Yes. In the bowler scorecards they are given the names of the bowlers and overs and the number of wickets they taken, right? So it is all about the bowlers and batsmen's scorecards, information about the match, right? So it is also data, right? So however it is the December month. So regularly we have planned for it to go for a trip or a picnic, right? So in one of the class, the teacher planned to go for a trip. So she offered to give the meals, breakfast and the snacks and fruits for the students. Okay. So she asked the students to give the choice of their fruits out of banana, guava, orange and apple. So in that class, one of the leader, so the girl, she collected information about the choice of the fruits. Okay, so how they written? She is written name of the students. In front of them, she written the choice of the fruits. Okay, so you can see here is it is the information about the choice of their fruits of the class 6. Okay, yes. From this information, we have to organize the data. How to organize the data? So we have to represent the names of the fruits and the numbers of students. Okay. So here there is a banana. So how many students choose the fruit banana? Yes, that is 8 students choose the fruit banana. And the next fruit is orange. Then how many students are offered the orange? Yes, that is the 3 students, right? And the next one apple. How many students chosen the fruit apple? That is 5 members. And rest of the apple is the rest of the fruit is guava. That is 4 members, right? So by this we can say that in the class 8 members chose the fruit banana and 3 members chose the fruit orange and 5 members choose the fruit apple and the 4 members choose the fruit guava, right? So it is the organization of data. Organization means we have to write the meaningful arrangement. So organization of data represents or refers to a meaningful arrangement of data that provides the desired information at a glance. So if we give the list of the students and their choice of fruit, so we can't understand that, right? So if we given like this information, number of students offer the banana, number of this much student offer the apple, so it is very a meaningful arrangement of the data. So it is called as organization of data. Okay, yes. So we can represent the data, the given information in 3 different ways. That is, the first one is tally marks. we can represent the given information using the tally marks and pictograph. Third one, bar diagram or bar graph. Okay, so we can represent the given information in three different ways: tally marks, pictograph and bar graph. Okay, so today we are going to learn about the tally marks. So I have taken one of the example. So what I have taken here I have taken the midday meal program of the class 6. So here the choice of the students. Here I have written choice of the students, and some of the students choice rice, chapati, and both rice and chapati. Okay, so in that class there are 50 students. So if one of the students in the class, so she written like this. So is it the organized data? No. So we need some numbers, right? So it is not clear to understand the given data, right? So what we have to do? We have to use the tally marks. So tally marks means tally marks are a quick way of keeping track of numbers in groups of 5. Yes. So here the one ball. So it is single ball. It represents 1, and 2 balls. It represents 2, and 3 bars. It represents 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 represents 4, and if it is a 5. So if you want to write down the fifth, how can we write? 1, 2, 3, 4. For the fifth member, we have to cross. We have to keep the cross. It is the groups of 5. So it is called as tally. Okay, if you want to write down the 6, just write the 5 and add 1 in front after that. Okay, yes, let's write the given information of the midday meal of the program in class 6 using the tally marks. Okay, so here the choice is rice only. Some of the students choose the rice in the midday meal program. Is how many number of students? That is 17 students. Let's count here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. How can we write the 17 number using the tally marks? Let's write here 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to write 5, keep the cross bar. 5. Okay, then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, then 16, 17. Yes, now you can read it easily. It is a groups of 5. So here there is a 3 groups of 5, means 3 5s are 15, then 16, 17. Okay, 17 students choice rice only in the midday meal program. Then next, chapati only. Yes, how many students choices the chapati in the midday meal program? Is count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, using the tally marks we can write easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's totally 13 students. 2 groups of 5 means 2 5s are 10 plus 3, 30. Okay, yes, and both rice and chapati. How many students? That is rest of the students. That is 20 students. Yes, how can we write using the tally marks? Right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so here there are the 4 groups of 5. So it is 4 5s are 20. Okay, so tally marks are very easy to represent the given data, right? Is it clear? Yes. Then let's go to the other one example. Here there is given some of the size of shoes. So in the class 6 there are 29 students. So here one of the girl of a class 6th collected the sizes of the shoes. So in that class there are the 29 students. So she recorded the size of shoes like this. So in that class the Arun is a boy. He wants to know the size of shoes owned by the minimum number of students. And then how can you find this? Yes, you can also find this by using the tally marks. Okay, yes, how can you find this? First we have to write on the shoe size and the tally marks and number of students. Okay, so you can see here the minimum size of the shoe is 4, right? Yes, first write here 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, yes, now see here the shoe size is 4. Yes, how many students are having the shoe size 4? Okay, yes, see here 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are 5 students. Is using the tally marks, write down here 1, 2, 3, 4. For the 5 we have to cross. Okay, it means 5 students. Okay, then next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yes. Then next 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that is 10 students. Okay, the next number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then 7 students. Yes, then 8. How many students? As you will see here, only the 1 and 2. Only the 2 students having the shoe size H. Okay? Yes, you can say that how many students own the less number of shoe size? Yes, that is 5 students having the less number of shoe size, right? Is how many students having the more number of maximum number of shoe size? That is the maximum number is here 8. There are 2 students, right? Yes. Is it clear? It's like this we have to represent the given data using the tally marks. Okay? See the pictogram. Okay? Next one is pictograph. Is what you mean by the pictograph? Pictograph is the representation of data through the picture of objects. Okay? Yes, you may see here there are the 5 rows and they are arranged some books. Yes, can you say in which row there are maximum number of books? And can you say in which row there are less number of books? Yes. And totally how many books are there in all? Yes, can you say by observing these pictures, right? So the pictograph help us to say the answers for the given questions. Okay, so it is called the pictograph. Okay, then let's see the interpretation of pictograph. So interpretation means explaining about the pictograph. Okay, so by observing, by studying the pictograph, we can say that in the row there are this much of books. Means there are the 4 books, right? So if one book represents the one book, so we can also say that in the first row there are 4 books, and in the second row there are the 5 books, in the third row there are the 2 books, right? Like this we can answer here. So we can also explain that, right? So by observing the picture we can explain the pictograph is called the interpretation, right? So we have to explain about the pictograph, okay? That is the interpretation of pictograph. You may observe here the picture. So in that picture they are given the object is placed in a week, okay? So in the one side they are given the days, and in the other column they are given number of absentees, right? The one boy picture indicates one absentee, okay? Yes, you may observe here on the Monday how many students are absentees. Yes, by observing that you may say that one picture represents one boy, means one absentee, okay? Yes, on Monday how many students are absentees? Yes, that is 5 students, right? On Monday how many students were absent? Yes, there are 4 students. On Wednesday how many students were absent? That is 2 students, right? And the Thursday there is no picture. There is no picture means it is nobody is absent on that day, right? And the Friday there is only one boy is absent, right? And the Saturday there are 8 absentees, right? Yes. Now can you answer here on which day there are more absentees? Yes, you may say that on the Saturday there are more absentees, right? On which day the class has a full attendance? The class has a full attendance means on that day no one is absentees. On what day there was a full of attendance? Yes, we can say that on the Thursday, right? Yes. Now can you say what was the number of absentees on that week? Yes, you may say that you may count the number of pictures and you can say that how many absentees are there on that day. That is, there are 20 absentees on that week. Okay, is it clear? It's like this we have to say the interpretation of pictograph. Okay, yes. Then let's see here. Yes, you can see here the other example. So it is the pictograph. So the colors of fridges preferred by the people living in a locality and shown in the following pictograph. Okay, yes, here they are given the names of colors and name of number of peoples. Okay, so here one picture indicates 10 people, right? So here one picture indicates 10 people. Yes, here there are the 4 colors of fridges. Means first one is blue, green, red and white. Right? Is how many people prefers the blue fridges? Right? So how many figures are there? How many pictures are there here? Yes, here there are the 5 pictures. 5 pictures means that is how many numbers? Yes, the numbers of people are 50. Means one picture represents 10 people, right? Here there are the 5 pictures, so it is a 50 people, right? 50 people prefers the blue fridges. Okay, the next one, the green color. So how many people prefers the green color fridges? Yes, here there are the 3 pictures, means one picture represents 10 people, 3 picture represents 30 people, right? So 30 people prefers the green fridges, right? And the third one is red. Yes, how many people prefers the red fridges? Yes, how many are there here? Here there are completely 5 pictures and one of the picture is half. Half means we have to make it into by 2. Okay, so one picture represents 10 people, means 5 picture represents 50 and half means 5. 10 by 2 is 5 means 55. 55 people prefers the red fridges. Okay. Then the last one, white. So the white fridges, how many people prefers the white fridges? Here there are only the 2 people. 2 people means one picture represents 10 people, 2 picture represents 20 people, right? Yes, the 20 people prefers the white fridges. Okay. After here we have learned the data and how to representation of data and organization of data, and how to represent the given data using the tally marks and the reading book. Okay, so in the next class we are going to solve the exercise 9.1.